Looking at the history of insecurity in the country, some people have said that the federal government has not really treated issues concerning the IPOB and also the Boko Haram bandits and Mieti Allah as the same. Some are saying that Nigeria is not fair in their handling of various security situations in the country. We're on the street here this morning to get the views of Nigerians on this issue. What do you think, and how do you look at the way federal government is handling the insecurity in the country on the side of the IPOB, ESN, the Oduduwa, and also on the side of Boko Haram bandits and the Mieti Allah? This is Vox Pop on Flip TV. I'm your uncle Christian Chuku.
Okay.
How do you see the way President handle the killer herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen, and also the bandits? Can you differentiate how the president handled their issues?
The difference is very clear in the sense that Fulani henchmen, when they are killing people, federal government will not take action. They see as if those people they are killing, they are fowls, they are goats. And if peradventure the people now retaliate, the federal government will give them a name and ask other police to arrest those people.
There are armies that have been taken to the south, to the north, that have been fighting these people since.
The army they took to the north to be fighting them. When you look at it, it's political. How many times don't look at the way they handle the IPO whatever in the east. You see the way they handled that particular case is a very different. You give them order to shoot aside, to shoot whatever, anything shootable. But you see, this thing I think it's up to the time that Nigeria is supposed to know that Nigeria doesn't have a president. What we have there is a Fulani president. He only cares about Fulanis. He does not care about any other person. And if something happens, he protects the Fulanis than every other tribes.
How do you mean that he protects the Fulanis?
Yes. Just as I said before, these Fulani henchmen, whatever they call them, they will go to all the way from north to the east, go to a strange land to kill an innocent souls, and Buhari will not make any comment.
Every one of them is guilty, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. IPOB, they are struggling. They want to have Biafra Republic. Is that not so? There is a government already in place, Nigerian government. If you go around the world, you will look at people, they are fighting for independence. It did not start today. So, but that independence is outside the realm of God. Yes, independence from God, that is what they are seeking. So I won't declare any of them righteous. So in that case, we will expect what God was says, that man does not know. He has no right to direct his step, and he does not know. He's in trouble. Which way do I go from here? Every day you listen to news, whatever, they are just limping from here to there. There is no progress about it. Even those people are thinking that they are
saying that the federal government has been unfair. Mm-hmm. If it has to do with Boko Haram, they will just play lightly.
Yeah.
When it comes to the IPOB,
yes,
they descend heavily.
Yes. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is nothing called political righteousness. So you will expect this kind of things. It's just like prostitutes are getting a fight, and you are calling me to settle the fight among them. Or kidnappers are trying to share their loot, and you now ask me who contributed most, who should have the larger share. Actually, I fold them together. Yes, you will expect injustice in the system because that is what we call corruption. IPOB is corrupt. The government is corrupt.
In what way is IPOB corrupt?
Oh, thank you so much. Now, look at it from God's angle. God has given us a government. That is what people don't know. we have a king that has been given to us. We know his name. Only that we don't want to call him. He's operating. If all of us are obeying God's law, bros, this thing, there will be no problem. You understand? Man did things that when he stands on his own, he can do it. Now, IPOB told you directly that they are manufacturing guns. Is that not so? So who is guns protecting? Do you get what I mean now? It doesn't protect anybody. Because gun is not for protection. Jesus Christ did not come to the earth with a gun. He did not come to the earth with a sword. I don't know where you get. Do you get where I'm going? So I'm not in support of any of them. I'm completely, absolutely neutral. And I blame all of them. I'll tell them that all of you are guilty. Do you understand what I mean now? But one might have actually killed more than another one. Because that is what happens. So like now you talk about United States Army. When they bomb, you want to assess the number of deaths that United States Army, they of course, the armies generally. Man, you see them spreading all around. And you now talk about Nigeria. We are losing life here every day. I've been so. So all of them are guilty of human blood, innocent blood. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So none of them is still here.
Well, the way Buhari is handling them is very wrong. The way Buhari is handling is unfair. He giving more higher percentage goodly to the so-called material because he was formerly their chairman and later on become their grand patron and including ISWA and the other body of Islamization in Africa and likewise. But nevertheless, if you look at IPOB, they have never shoot a gun, free and fair, agitation with free, register under United Nations, everything done under United Nations, even ESN. It's a shame and disgrace to have a president that's incapable of delivering the good governance to the country. It's a shame. He has forgotten one day he will meet Allah unexpected. That when he too will know that God does not respect anything, whether you are from any tribe. It's a shame that there are 7 virgins that are talking about is useless in Islamic world. Sorry to say this because I owe anybody an apology. And even including what you just said that it will shock. And who do you want to shock? Is it God? Is Buhari Allah? Even all his own Kaaba, are they Allah? They are not Allah. Even the 7 virgins that are talking about is useless because there's nothing to show for it. How back here I've forgotten that he's in hellfire. Even
How do you know he's in hellfire?
I don't want to know whether he's in hellfire. To me, I'm not judged. I'm not judged to condemn everybody because he too is suffering his own.
How do you know he's suffering?
He's suffering whatever he saw because whatever even though you are doing good, but doing it worse than that because I'm not judging, I'm not condemning anybody because I'm not in position of God to judge or condemn anybody. God will forgive me for saying that. But nevertheless, they should not forget. They are going to reap. Now, this so-called former head of state, what they call him? IBB, he is suffering his own. He can't work, even though he's working. He should not forget that his household, whatever you sow, you will reap. You can't reap, you can't eat what you not sow.
Government unfair. Government sends soldiers to Boko Haram, to the north, and also sends soldiers to the southeast. How are they now unfair?
Who are the soldiers? Is it the Yoruba and Yibo they send? Or is the Hausa together with the 3 tribes? No, it is the Hausa and it is the Yoruba and Yibo they send. And they are killing them several times. So what is the solution? You tell me that my president, he's not even my president, I will tell you. He's the president of the Malu. I'm not sorry to say, because he has forgotten that he will reap what he sow. No matter before he leaves the government or after he leaves the government. He will suffer whatever he sow, you will reap it.
What did he sow?
Whatever you sow, hardship, whatever you do, even though now whatever you sow, you will reap it, whether good or bad, you will reap it. Your bad too are reaping what they are sowing, whether good or bad, indirectly or directly. But nevertheless, he should not forget that he will leave that position one day. That even heaven will not even regard him because he's a mortal, he's a son. And those who are in government, I know that to be in government, to be in power is a good thing, but it's also not a good thing because whatever you sow, you will reap. But I will say to everybody, be good and do well. Be sincere, whether secretly or openly or privately. Because what God is watching even including me as well. But I won't say, Buhari, change your way. If you feel to change your ways, I leave it to God judge me. Even Aisha Buhari will face his own challenges. I'm not wishing Adeboye. He's refusing. Everybody will face it, especially the Yorubas. They can't escape their own because you can't eat what you have never sown. But Buhari change. If he refuse to change, go over change and remove him government.
That they are agitating for their own rights. They are not. They are not killing people. So why should they label them by a terrorist organization? Why those that are killing people every minute? They didn't label them a terrorist organization. It's unfair. Is it because they are Fulani like him? It's unfair.
But you will look at it, in the north, there are soldiers there. They respond to Boko Haram. The same way they do in the southeast. People are saying that, why are they coming to southeast?
The soldiers, probably because of the killing and the fighting, they are burning police stations and all that. But they are not supposed to they are not supposed to send soldiers. I don't see any reason why they should send soldiers.
Is it not the extension in the southeast? Is it not reasonable that they also send soldiers to the southeast?
That they should send
the extension in the southeast. Killing, burning of stations, INEC offices. And people are saying, why would the federal government take soldiers from the north and send them to the south?
No, that they are right. They are somehow right, because if you don't send soldier, I think those people, they fear soldiers more than police. So maybe when they send soldiers, they will calm down. Because actually, the police stations they are burning, it will help matters now. And those police people they are killing too, they are human beings. Although police people have their own, they too, they are very bad. But we are Christians, we should not pay bad with bad.
In what other ways has the government been partial when it comes to dealing with insecurity, looking at IPOB and the Boko Haram Fulani?
In everything they are partial, because those places that they are kidnapping students and all that, they've not sent soldiers and troops to those areas. Why is it that it's in the east they are sending soldiers? If you look at it somehow, they are not fair there at all, because the Boko Haram and those kidnapping students, they are not kidnapping students in the south now. Everybody is going to their school. And the one that happened at Anambra, maybe they are even the same people. And I know that our people don't take rubbish. Students are innocent children now. They went to school, so they will not want to kidnap students. But in the north, they did not go to school. So they don't see any reason why others should go to school. Probably that is why they are doing that rubbish. And they are doing it so to discourage the parents of those children from sending their children to school.
The government has done nothing to fight against those Boko Haram.
There's not. I don't even know what the man is saying on television. He doesn't even say anything about all those. His own is how they will negotiate for the bandits. Because actually, the way they are, it seems they are even taking that thing as the kidnapping as a business now. And I swear with all my almighty father, I don't think 99% of those people doing this rubbish are Nigerians. Yes, a Nigerian person cannot do that. And most of all those, Fulani in the whole world, they look alike. Because the Fulanis in Nigeria today migrated from those side, all those Sudan and all that. So they look alike. So I don't think an indigenous of Nigerian will carry gun and start shooting his fellow human being like that. kidnapping children from school. It's unfair.
There have been responses from Nigerians saying that the government, most of them saying that the government has not been fair, looking at the insecurity situation and handling the insecurity crisis in the country. They are saying that they have mostly favored the Mietiala, the bandits, and the Boko Haram when it comes to handling and sending troops to the north and the southeast region. However, people are also skeptical about the transparency of the government in handling this situation. You can place your comment on this issue and also give your own part of the opinion. I'm Christian Chuku. This is still Vox Pop on Flip TV.